Hello guys, I am Arvind and this is continuation video of loops in C programming and it is part 10. So guys, in this lecture we are going to write a C program to check whether the given number is prime or not. So guys, first let's discuss what prime number is. So a prime number is a positive integer that is divisible only by 1 and itself. So these are the few examples of prime number. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. Moving further guys, so 0 and 1 are not considered as prime numbers. So 2 is the smallest prime number. 1 can't be a prime number because it has only one factor, and that is 1 is divisible by itself. And 0 can't be prime number since it has no factors at all. So 2 has two factors, 1 and 2. So it is the smallest prime number. Now guys, let me open up the Turbo C++ compiler. So guys, in this program we are going to check whether the given number is prime number or not, and as we know that prime number is divisible by 1 and itself only. So this is the only logic we are using in this program. So when that number is completely divisible, then we will store it in count variable, and if count variable is equals to 2, then we can say that number is a prime number. Otherwise it is not a prime number. And what is the logic of this count equals to 2? Because a prime number will be divisible by 1 and itself. So guys, I have declared three integer variables I, n and count, and I have initialized count by 0 because it will be repetitive sum. And after that I am taking input from the user by using scanf function for the variable n. So suppose we have entered 5. So the value of n will be 5, and now in the for loop the value of I is 1 and 1 less than equals to 5. So this condition will be true, and then it will check this if condition. So if 5 percentile 1, so remainder will be 0, and 0 equals to 0. So this condition will be true, and then count plus plus will be executed. So the value of count will be 1. And then I plus plus will be executed, so the value of I will be 2, and then 2 less than equals to 5. So this condition will be true, and then it will again check this condition. So 5 percentile 2, remainder will be 1, and then 1 equals to 0. So this condition will be false. So now this time count will not be executed and I plus plus will be executed. So the value of I is 3 and 3 less than equals to 5. So this condition is true. Then it will check this condition. So 5 percentile 3, so remainder will be 2, and 2 equals to 0. So this condition is false and count plus plus will not be executed. So after that I plus plus will be executed. So the value of I will be 4 and 4 less than equals to 5. So this condition will be true, and it will again check this condition. So 5 percentile 4, remainder will be 1 and 1 equals to 0. So this condition will be false, and again count plus plus will not be executed. And then I plus plus will be executed. So the value of I will be 5 and 5 less than equals to 5. So this condition will be true, and again it will check this condition. So if 5 percentile 5, so remainder will be 0 and 0 equals to 0. So this time condition is true, then it will execute this statement. So the value of count will be 2, and then I plus plus will be executed. So the value of I will be 6 and 6 less than equals to 5. Now this time condition will be false, and then control will come out from this for loop. So we got the value of count, and that is 2. Now it will check this condition. So if count equals to 2, so the value of count is 2. So 2 equals to 2. So this condition is true. Then it will print the number is prime number. And if count is not 2, then it will print number is not a prime number. So guys, now if I run this program, it is requesting to enter the number. So let me enter the number. So I have entered 5 and hit enter. So it is giving 5 is a prime number. So guys, I hope it is clear to you. Now guys, if I run this program again and enter a value, let's say I am entering 56, then it is printing the 56 is not a prime number. So guys, I hope it is clear to you. And thank you so much guys for watching this video. Just in case you liked it, do not forget to like and subscribe. I will see you then in the next video.